Well, hey y'all. I am so tired. Had to go back to school today after being on break. And I'm tired. And I was up until after midnight watching a football game that Georgia lost. But yes, I still represent. I bleed red and black, y'all. Sure do. Anyway, now that we got that out of the way, I wanted to share another name of God with y'all. And today we're doing two because they kind of they go along together. The first one being Elkanah. You'll see it spelled two ways. Qanna or Kanna. It's Elkanah. And that just means a jealous God. And I'm not talking about, it's not like earthly jealousy, like we want what someone else has. It is, it's that Qanna word is, it means, I'm trying to think of the easiest words to use. It is utter devotion for the one who created you. And that's it. Like he requires that from us. So it's not like the earthly jealous that we think of. Because that's not, jealousy is not pretty, right? At least as far as we know it here on earth. But it is, he's not afraid of losing us, but he requires utter devotion to him. Okay. And that's Elkanah. The second one I wanted to do today is Esh Oklah. This is only spelled one way. The first word is ESH. The second is OKLAH. And that means consuming fire. Now, if I have a fear here on earth, it's fire. I think fire is beautiful. Fire is helpful. It keeps you warm. It cooks. It clears brush, right? So fire is a good thing. But it refines things. It purifies things, okay? But if, like I said, if I have a fear here on earth, it is being caught in a fire because fire is also deadly, right? Just breathing in too much smoke from a fire and you can die. Of course, if you get caught in the fire, you could die. And in my head, there is no worse way to go than to burn while you're still alive. I just think that's terrible. Anyway, so when I read those two, Elkanah, jealous God, Esh Oklah, consuming fire, immediately I'm like, God ain't sounding so nice now, is he? But you have to research the words and what they mean, because a lot of times in the Bible, what we connotate words with is not what they actually mean, or they could mean in addition to what we know them to mean. So you really have to research the words to figure out the total meaning, okay? The scripture that I referenced for these two words is Deuteronomy 4:23 and 24. And it says, "Be careful that you don't forget the promise that Yahweh your Elohim made to you. Don't make your own carved idols or statues that represent anything Yahweh your Elohim has forbidden." Yahweh your Elohim is Esh Oklah, Elkanah. And I also wanted to read Hebrews to you. It's Hebrews 12. What is it? Let's start at 12:25. Okay. So Hebrews 12:25 through 29. It says, "Be careful that you do not refuse to listen when God speaks. Your ancestors didn't escape when they refused to listen to God, who warned them on earth. We certainly won't escape if we turn away from God, who warns us from heaven. When God spoke to your ancestors, his voice shook the earth. But now he has promised, once more I will shake not only the earth, but also the sky." The words once more show clearly that God will change what he has made. These are the things that can be shaken. Then only the things that cannot be shaken will remain. Cannot be shaken will remain. Therefore, we must be thankful that we have a kingdom that cannot be shaken. Because we are thankful, we must serve God with fear and awe in a way that pleases him. After all, our God is a consuming fire. And again, consuming fire is Esh Oklah, and jealous God is Elkanah. Do some of your own research and let me know what your thoughts are. What I found in my research with these two names is that God created us and he expects us to be completely and fully devoted to him and not partly devoted to him and like partly devoted to black-eyed peas and turnip greens. Y'all, come on. I know my Christian people ain't out there eating black-eyed peas and turnip greens thinking they're gonna get some money. God is our provider. Okay, how many of y'all didn't wash clothes yesterday? I didn't wash clothes yesterday, not because of any superstition. I just didn't have anything to wash. I was caught up. I had been on break, remember? But I wash clothes every year, typically on New Year's Day. This year wasn't one of those years. And nobody's been washed away since. Nobody's been washed out in my life. Come on, y'all. But we can't be divided like that. We can't claim that we're a Christian and think that some peas or some plant is going to bring us provision of anything. It's not. Come on, y'all. And that's what it means. He's a jealous God. He is a consuming fire. He created you. He can shake you. He can refine you. He can purify you. Or he can go ahead and bring you home. You know what I mean? He holds it all in his hands. So thank y'all for all the shares, likes, subscriptions, follows, all the stuff. Drop your comments in the section below, and I will post a picture of the scripture I referenced. Y'all have a good night.